Time for a Man in Gray book review. Today's book is Sunny Makes Her Case, written by Jennifer L. Holm and illustrated by Matthew Holm and published in 2024 by Graphics. It's 224 pages. This is a graphic novel that takes place in 1978, which just happens to be the year I graduated from high school, so I can certainly relate to the costumes, the clothing depicted here. Sunny is a middle school kid who wants to make a name for herself in her school. She wants to stand out and be noticed. Unfortunately, this school, all the kids seem to care about is sports. The football players are the star guys. The most popular guys, the most popular girls are cheerleaders. She tries out for the cheerleading team, but it turns out she's terribly uncoordinated and ends up as a disaster. So she's complaining about this to one of her friends during lunch. And her friend says, well, you're good at arguing. Why don't you form a debate team? Have a debate contest. Well, she doesn't know anything about debate, but she's up for the idea. And so they managed to convince, two of them decide to form a debate team, and they convince one of their teachers to be their sponsor. And so he stages a debate in after school between the two of them to try to show them what it's like. He goes through the basic rules of Lincoln Douglas debating, how you have to flip a coin to decide which position you're going to take, so you have to be able to argue both sides. You have to present evidence for your side of the case, and then you have to be able to defend your position and rebut the other side. And it turns out that Sunny has a natural knack for this, even though she's never been in a formal debate before. And so the faculty sponsor enters them in a local debate contest, and they do a bunch of research, and Sunny goes out and gets a suit here, a pantsuit. It was the 1970s after all, so that she'll look professional. And they do surprisingly well for first timers. They finish second in the debate. She overcomes her stage fright and finishes second in this local debate, and that means that they qualify for the regional event. So can Sunny and her partner stand up to the best debaters in the whole area? That's the second part of the book, is their preparation for trying to stand up to do this. If you were a debater as a kid, or if you have kids in school that are on the debate team now, a lot of this will be familiar to you. One thing, if you're not familiar with Lincoln Douglas debates, as you read through here, you'll see that it's quite different from the debates you see on television between politicians. Political debates technically aren't really debates at all. They're really just dual press conferences or multi-person press conferences. You have reporters that ask a series of unrelated questions. They're not focused on one specific issue. They just go all over the place. And politicians seldom use real evidence to support their positions. They just say whatever, they make emotional appeals to their base of supporters. So the political debates aren't really technically debates at all. You really have to go back to the 19th century and the debates between Abraham Lincoln and Stephen Douglas to really have what would be considered an actual debate under formal terms. So this book will teach you a little bit about debating, and if you were around in the 70s, you'll have some nostalgia for the clothing and the food they're eating and everything like that. So this is a graphic novel. So if you're into graphic novels, you'll enjoy this. And this is part of the 5th volume in a series of books about this character, Sunny. So if you read some of the other Sunny books, you'll certainly enjoy this one. The book is Sunny Makes Her Case. The author is Jennifer L. Holm, the illustrator Matthew Holm, brother and sister team. This has been another Man in Gray book review. Thanks for watching.